Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved this beautiful red hair color, as well as how I achieved these soft, bouncy curls. I am so excited to show you guys this hair tutorial, and we're going to jump right into everything that I used, and I'm going to show you how to achieve this look. So for today's hair tutorial, I am going to be using hair by Her Hair Company. I am going to be using 3 bundles of Brazilian body wave. And I'm also going to be using a lace frontal. Now, as you can see, this hair is extremely thick from root to tip, and it does have some amazing body. I'm going to have all of the hair specification listed in the description box, so make sure you check that out to get all of the info on the hair. I'm also going to be using some high red color by L'Oreal, as well as 40% peroxide, and I'm going to be using a tint bowl and brush. So I'm going to start off by coloring my lace frontal. Now, I like to start off with the frontals first, one, because for me, I believe they're a little more time consuming, and you really want to take your time when coloring your frontal because you don't want to get any of this red dye on the lace. Red hair color stains extremely well, and you don't want to get any of that red pigment on the lace because it's really hard to get off. So I'm going to start off by saturating the bottom of my hair, and I'm going for a ombre effect, so I'm not going to worry too much about the roots area until we get to the very end. As you can see, I'm saturating my frontal, making sure that all of the hair is fully coated, because remember, this is the hair that's going to be on the front and on the top of your head. So you really want to make sure that all of these strands are coated properly. I'm going to flip over my frontal, and as you can see, I'm going to just go back over it, making sure everything is saturated. And this time you can see I'm going a little bit close to the end of the lace. That's because that's going to be closest to the top of my head. And you know, sometimes we shake our head and the hair starts to separate. You don't want to see too much of the black roots. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over again, and then I'm going to show you guys how I part my hair and make sure that I don't get any of that red color onto the lace. Now I'm going to start off by combing the hair out of my way a little bit, and I think that the easiest way for me to explain this to you is I'm going to start on the outer portion of the lace frontal, and as I continue to move to my middle part, I'm just going to pull the hair to the sides. Now what I'm doing is I'm layering the hair so that it doesn't seep through the lace. So it's kind of like I'm creating a barrier with hair on top of hair. It's a little bit easier to just do, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm basically layering the color on top of each other so that it's harder to seep into the lace frontal. And I also like to color my frontals first because for some reason I feel like frontals are a little bit harder to color. I'm not sure if it's the way that they're made or what exactly is the cause of that, but I noticed that it takes a little bit longer for frontals to process versus the hair bundles. So I like to do those first. So now that that's done, I'm going to just take my frontal and move it over to the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color my bundles. Now, quite honestly, because I'm still going for an ombre effect, it really doesn't matter how you color the bundles. It's easier for me to keep the bundles folded into halves, and then I'm just going to fold it again just to make it a little bit shorter, and I'm just going to color the entire bundle and leave about a ½ an inch at the roots. There really is no method to this. Just apply the color, make sure it's fully saturated, and then I'm going to process my hair inside of a plastic bag. So I'm going to continue this process with all 3 bundles. I'm going to place them in a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to let those process for an hour. So after the hair has air dried, this is the color that we got. I am so happy with this auburn color, and as you can see, the hair has a natural shine. I don't have to put any products to it, and it's still extremely soft. I personally don't like to put a lot of hair products on my hair. I feel like if the hair is good quality, you really don't need a lot of products. And as you can see, it still has a natural luster to the hair, and it's going to have a lot of body. So I'm going to show you guys how I curled my hair. I curled it away from my face, and I like to use the pin curl method just so that I don't have to use hairspray, and I get a lot of body and shine. So I'm going to also link in the description box the full hair tutorial on how I got this hairstyle, as well as the video on how I created this custom wig, as well as how I customized the lace frontal. But I am just loving the way that this hair color came out. As you can see, this hair holds a curl extremely well. And I'm really getting a lot of body that I love. I love to have soft curls that frame the face. And as you can see, I can't stop playing in my hair. I am just loving this. I am really loving this. So that's it, guys. That's going to complete today's hair tutorial. Let me know what you think of this hair color in the comment section. I would love to get your feedback. And until our next video, I will see you guys soon.